This is what you called me over here for. 2 checks.
Yes?
You know, I thought maybe you wanted to be with me, or you wanted to see with me, you wanted to take me someplace.
Delia?
All I wrote out were 2 checks, that's all.
So you wrote them on the business account.
Couldn't find my checkbook.
You were authorized to sign checks on this account while I was in the hospital, but you weren't supposed to use it for household expenses, only for business.
I told you I couldn't find my checkbook.
I heard you, Dee, and I'm telling you not to do it again.
Okay, you know what these checks were for, huh, Frank?
That's not the point.
These were supermarket checks. I got food for me and little John. I was going to take the money out of the household money and put it back, but I had a lot of other things on my mind, like how I was going to save our marriage. You know, I don't even think that you care if little John goes hungry.
Will you please stop flying off on tangents? I just want you to understand this is a business account.
I couldn't find my checkbook. So I figured, well, you got money here. So what? So what's the big deal?
This, that you swing along without thinking about anything, doing anything you want, and then when things go wrong, you don't worry about the consequences.
I don't see what's so wrong. All I did was write out 2 checks for baby food.
What's wrong is that you lose checkbooks.
I didn't lose the checkbook.
And
I misplaced the checkbook.
You are basically irresponsible.
You know what the problem is? You find one little thing and you pick on me for that. I mean, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But nobody should be picked on the way I'm picked on for nothing at all.
Yes, what is it, George?
Excuse me, Mr. Ryan.
Yeah.
Mr. Zabo was here to see you.
Oh, fine. I'll be with him in a minute, though.
Yeah, sure. A minute. Is that all I'm worth to you, a minute? And I'm just worth a minute to you because you find some fault in me. Is that it?
That's not true, Dee.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm going to do from now on? I'm going to ask you before I spend a penny of your money.
Delia, that isn't what I want. Please keep it down.
Well, that's the way it's going to be, okay? Here, I got a new plan. Why don't you take this?
Just keep your checkbook.
Well, I'm irresponsible and I really can't be trusted, so here, why don't you take this and you can write all the checks that you want.
Look, I just want you to be more careful.
Well, I can't be careful, then why don't you be careful? If you're going to be such a miser about the baby food, well, that's just fine with me. But just do me one favor, okay? Just give me car fare once a week, okay? And the next time you want to invite me to your office, don't. Excuse me.
Hey, take it easy, little lady. Why, one would get the impression that the councilman just lost the vote.
After years of trying to fight their fate,
I'm not gonna let you go.
Brenda and Sonny vow to love each other for life.
Are we about to have it all?
But this week on General Hospital,
I don't want anything to ruin our wedding.
they can't seem to escape
Nothing's gonna get in the way of our future together.
the enemies of their past.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Oh, my God.
I can't lose her! It is too hot! I trust you enjoyed the fireworks.
General Hospital.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I gonna lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great, all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds. 94 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care. Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit eDiets.com now.
Good morning.
Nonsense. You've had plenty of company. You just haven't been around to notice it.
I know. Did I behave very badly?
Oh, you were great. You gave us a good scare, though.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. You didn't get drunk. You just got sick.
How am I now, Doctor?
You tell me.
Well, I'm weak, but I really feel a lot better.
Mm-hmm. You seem to be.
So do you. Last time I looked, there were dozens of you floating around. It's good to see you back in one place. Have I missed very much?
Oh, not much.
How's your aunt now?
The same. She's still on life support. There won't be any change there.
Oh, Buck. I'm really sorry.
Oh! I have a present for you.
You have? Oh, present.
Whoop.
Thank you.
A beautiful new roommate.
Oh, you shouldn't have, but I'm so glad you did.
Hi, Miss Mills.
Hi. I'm Mary Ryan. I used to be delirious, but I'm better now.
Don't believe a word of it. She's always a little delirious.
Is that nice?
Oh, Miss Mills, may I present Mary Ryan? Mary Ryan, Miss Mills.
Hi. Hello.
Miss Mills had a bad fall.
Oh?
Uh-huh. Broken vertebra and dislocated hip.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must be really painful.
At my age, you get used to pain.
Well, you're on the mend now, and I must tell you, we're in very good hands.
Why, thank you.
If you like, we can have our beds switched around. That is, if you'd prefer to be by the window.
No, thank you, dear. I'm fine here. But I would like some books, though, if they're available.
Hey, listen, before you two get too deeply involved in conversation, I'd like to have a word with you.
Yes, Doctor?
I'd still like to know how you took that fall. Well, look, it'd be much easier to help you if you just cooperate.
Doctor, please. You don't have to talk to me as though I were a child or feeble-minded.
Oh, look, I don't mean to, but, I still need this information. You're not cooperating.
I told you, Doctor, it doesn't matter how I fell. It was an accident.
Well, what kind of accident?
An accident. Just an accident.
Well, look, I'll come back later, okay? Look, okay, you and Mary have some lunch, and I'll be back this afternoon, and we'll talk then, okay? Okay, see you later.
See ya. You know, I wasn't just saying that about Dr. Carter. He really is wonderful. This entire department is. They saved my brother's life, you know.
Yes, it's very nice here.
I've got another brother on the staff. You'll like him, except he flirts a lot, so you better be careful.
I will.
What's wrong, Miss Mills?
Please, nothing.
Can I help it?
No, please. I'm just so afraid.
Afraid of what?
Yeah, your dad and I were pretty good friends, you know.
I know.
More than good, Frank. We were like that. Then after we had our little altercation, he won't even talk to me. It's a pretty high wall between Johnny Ryan and me now.
Wait a minute, Nick. You're not asking me to help to make it up between you and Doc.
Frank, I don't like to lose friends. And I don't want to mix friendship with business.
Nick, I've heard that once too often.
What?
That you're attempted blackmail, you're strong-arming me.
No, not you, Frank.
Me and Roger Coleridge and my family. I'm sick of hearing it was only business.
But it was.
You believe that, don't you?
Well, sure, Frank, because it's true.
And you think I can intercede with Don that you and he'll be the best of friends?
Yeah, I think a couple of good words from you.
Forget it, Nick.
Hey, let me tell you, Frank, you know, before you got mixed up in politics, I used to walk around this neighborhood. People used to come up to me, smile, say hello, and thank me, Frank. Thank me for what I was doing for them. I was like a mayor here. You remember the garbage strike a couple of years ago, huh? I got the private companies to make Riverside pickups without a peep from the sanitation workers. I did a lot of good for this neighborhood, Frankie.
As long as you could profit from it.
So I made a living. What's the crime? You ask anybody. Ask Mrs. Gianelli. Used to kiss my hands when I walked down the street. People benefited, Frank. They were happy to have Nick Szabo on their side.
Yeah, and unhappy when he wasn't on their side.
You rocked the boat up here, Frank. You made waves in Riverside, and I'm telling you, you gotta set it right again.
Telling me or warning me?
Don't push me too hard, Frank.
I get the picture very clearly, Nick. You don't own this neighborhood the way you used to, and you need Johnny Ryan's friendship as a personal endorsement.
I don't need nothing, Frank. This neighborhood needs me. And the sooner you know that, the better off you'll be and everybody else.
There's a phone call for you, Mr. Szabo.
Me? Yeah?
Mr. Nicholas Szabo?
Yeah, who's this?
Your office told me I might find you at this number.
Who is this?
My name is Leo, Mr. Szabo. I'm a friend of Reni's.
What's the matter?
Mr. Szabo, Reni's sick.
What do you mean, sick? Come on, who is this?
The doctor thinks it's something serious, something neurological, and he wants to put her in a hospital here in Newport.
Newport? What are you talking about? My daughter's in school.
No. No, she's not, Mr. Szabo. She's here, and she wants to go home. I think you ought to...
Hey, listen, Sonny, I don't know who you are or what you're talking about, but you better clear this up before I get...
I'm telling you the truth, Mr. Szabo.
Put my daughter on the phone.
I don't know if she's able.
Put her on the phone.
He wants to talk to you. He doesn't believe me.
Daddy? Daddy, it's Reni.
Reni, honey? Reni, what's the matter, baby?
Oh, Daddy, I'm so frightened. Please come and take me away.
Yeah, sure. I'll be there as soon as I can. What's the matter, sweetheart? You sick?
Yes. I feel like I'm gonna die.
Oh, now, come on. Don't say that. Hey, honey, tell me, how are you sick?
I can't move my legs.
See, where are you?
I'm at the Welcome Inn.
Yeah, the Welcome Inn.
On the Cove Road in Newport.
On the Cove Road in Newport. I don't know the number.
Oh, that's all right, honey. That's all right. I'll find it. Listen, what are you doing there? And who the hell is the guy?
He's just he's a friend. Daddy, help me. Daddy, don't ask me now. I'm so scared.
Yeah, sure, honey. I know you are, but I'm gonna be there as soon as I can. Go down to the airport and get a plane, huh?
Oh, Daddy, hurry, please. I feel terrible.
I will, honey. honey. I'll be there before you know it. Now, you don't get scared and don't worry, okay?
Okay, Daddy.
Goodbye.
Bye.
This week,
I'm gonna get rights to my son, Ryder.
now Jessica's alter ego makes big plans.
We're getting married.
You want your son, don't you?
And
I need to move on with my life.
So we can be together.
Star and James share an unforgettable night. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Did you or a loved one take the drug Prozac, Zoloft, or Paxil while pregnant? Was your child born with a serious heart problem, ventricular or atrial heart defect, tetralogy of Fallot, hypoplastic left heart syndrome, transposition of the great arteries, or required open heart surgery or heart transplant? The FDA has linked some antidepressants taken during pregnancy to serious birth defects. Call now if you took Prozac, Zoloft, or any antidepressant and your child was born with a serious heart problem or other birth defects. Call 1-888-LAW-2030.
Find an Italian masterpiece in your grocer's freezer. Shrimp and lobster ravioli with garlic butter sauce from Buitoni. Simple ingredients, artfully prepared. Buitoni, create an Italian masterpiece. Discover more Buitoni masterpieces in the freezer section.
This week, it's the General Hospital event you don't want to miss.
I just can't wait.
Log on to abc.com to watch and chat live with Laura, Vanessa, Steve, Maurice, and Kimberly. Each day of the week, a different star will answer your questions and give you the inside scoop.
I knew they were keeping a dirty secret.
Watch and chat live with the cast of General Hospital all week long only on abc.com. Today at 3 p.m. Eastern, chat with Steve Burton.
I hope you won't think I'm too forward.
Oh, of course not. What?
Are you going to leave that over?
My role in my dessert?
I hated to ask.
Oh, you didn't ask. I just offered.
You sure?
Absolutely. One roll and one dessert for the lady. Oh, ooh, waitress is a little wobbly.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But be careful. A fall is a dreadful thing. Not only I, but Mrs. Monroe, we both fell. Oh, it was terrible.
Mrs. Monroe. Hillside Manor.
Yes. Did you know Mrs. Monroe?
Well, they brought her here to Riverside Hospital, didn't they?
Yes. She died here, poor dear. She was a lovely woman. We played dominoes together.
My brother was her doctor here.
Oh?
Yes, he said that she'd had a fall and that she hit her head at the manor, but that they waited 24 hours before they brought her to the hospital.
Well, that often happens. They're so short of help.
Well, why didn't the doctor there examine her after she fell?
Well, there really isn't a doctor.
What?
Every week or so, a man comes in and smiles, and I think he's a doctor. Anyway, there's a nurse.
One nurse?
At home, we look after each other, mostly. I've been going on, haven't I?
Oh, there's nothing to be frightened of, Miss Mills.
Now, please don't tell anybody what I said. If you're afraid...
Is Dr. Carter around?
He's right outside. Would you like to see him?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Please. Please, now.
Miss Mills, I am a friend, and there will not be any trouble. Take my word for it.
Okay, Ryan. What is it this time?
Bucky, do you remember Mrs. Monroe?
No. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's Pat's patient. He was really broken up about losing her. You know, she thought that he was... Hillside Manor.
She fell too.
Please.
And did you know that there is one nurse at Hillside Manor? And that every week or so there's a doctor?
Miss Mills, you got to answer some questions for me.
It sounds to us like conditions at that nursing home are a lot less than they should be, Miss Mills. And you can help us by answering some questions.
No, I'm not going to answer another question. I've said too much as it is.
Something's really frightening her.
Someone.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet.
After years of trying to fight their fate,
I'm not gonna let you go.
Brenda and Sonny vow to love each other for life.
Are we about to have a dog?
But this week on General Hospital,
I don't want anything to ruin our wedding.
they can't seem to escape
Nothing's gonna get in the way of our future together.
the enemies of their past.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Oh, my God.
I can't lose her! It's too hot!
I trust you enjoyed the fireworks.
General Hospital.
Get unstoppable wetness protection and unbeatable odor protection. Be 100% Sure. Sure keeps you dry hour after hour. So all day, you're super protected for anything that comes your way. Be 100% Sure.
Every box of General Mills Big G cereals can help your kid's school get extra stuff, like musical instruments and new art supplies. Because they're the only cereals with box tops for education. Last year, schools earned over $10 million from Big G cereals. You can raise money for your kid's school. Look for this logo, only on Big G cereals. You can make a difference. Every cereal box counts.
To keep in balance after 50, I switched to a complete multivitamin with more. Only One A Day Women's 50 Plus Advantage has ginkgo for memory and concentration, plus support for bone and breast health. A great addition to my routine. One A Day Women's.
This February on One Life to Live.
You came all this way for nothing.
I don't feel that way at all.
Inside every love,
I'm never giving up on you.
there are lies. Behind every secret,
I slept with Natalie.
there is pain.
Miss me? Tess.
And for every pleasure,
This has been the best day of my life.
there is a price.
You're not the father of my baby.
The one that stabbed me in the back is you.
You're not my sister.
Get down!
One Life to Live. All this month, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
To the future.
In the coming weeks on Being Erica,
Everybody keeps breaking the rules, and I'm the one that's paying the price.
Erica pushes the boundaries of therapy.
I want to add a regret to my list.
I can't.
And everyone around her
We don't go back to rewrite our lives.
will face the consequences.
You are about to unleash, I just want a series of events
You have to face reality. I am not abandoning you.
that will destroy you.
Is it true?
I made a mistake, and I took care of it.
This isn't about you. This is my life.
Being Erica, all new tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.
Till you hold me in your arms and tell me. Add some romance to your life with some of your favorite stars from One Life to Live.
Everything I ever learned.
Go behind the scenes for an exclusive look
Mwah.
Is that the sound of a kiss?
That's the sound of a kiss.
at the recording of their Valentine's Day soundtrack, The Sound of a Kiss.
Find out how you can download the One Life to Live Valentine's Day soundtrack.
The sound of a kiss. Go to abc.com or soapnet.com.
The Sound of a Kiss.
Roger.
Oh, just a second, man.
Right now.
Hey, come on, hold on.
Where's your boss, Bolak?
Dr. Bolak?
Come on, come on.
Well, I'm not sure. Now, what's the big emergency?
My daughter's sick. I want to reserve a room.
Well, look, this is a hospital, not a hotel.
Roger, she's very sick, and I want to get her in right away.
Look, Nick, I'm sorry that Renee is sick, but I don't think we have any more private rooms available.
I don't care what you think. I'm not taking note of this, and besides, I don't talk to flunkies. Now, where's Bolak?
You might try his office. Is Dr. Bolak in? All right. Would you please tell him that Dr. Roger Coleridge called? And please tell him that Mr. Nick Szabo's on his way into Dr. Bolak's office. It looks like he's on the warpath. All right. Thank you. Hey.
Hi.
Hi there.
Oh, you're in a bad mood.
Well, I feel like I was just used as a punching bag, that's all.
How do you like that? Me too, I feel the same way. By Frank, of course.
It isn't very much fun, is it?
No, it's not fun. And it seems like it's very unfair. And the last thing in the world that I want to be is here in the hospital seeing Mary.
Oh, why did you come?
Well, when Mary's in the hospital, you got to come and see Mary. So, well, I wonder who would come and rush over and see me if I was in the hospital.
Now, you stay out of the hospital.
Would you come and visit me?
In a minute.
I'll come and visit you.
Oh, listen, now, we don't have to get sick and go into the hospital to visit with each other. We still have our cooking lessons.
Our secret cooking lessons.
You don't have to make them sound so evil.
Well, I like having secrets when I'm being pushed around for no reason.
All right. What happened?
Nothing. Nothing, that's just it. I mean, Frank finds one little thing, one picky little thing, and he just drives me crazy. I wrote 2 checks out of the wrong account. I mean, can you believe that? 2 checks, and he made a whole big scene about it.
Yeah, I know. Well, listen, it sounds like a perfect excuse for another Chinese cooking lesson.
Okay.
Honestly?
Honestly, I haven't had so much fun since the last time that we had dinner.
Well, look, I have a little problem. You see, I don't think it would be quite appropriate if we dined out together.
No. No, I don't think we can.
And my dad's home tonight. And now, I don't want to make any suggestions that might make you think that I was being out of place.
Like what?
Well, the only place that we can cook and eat and talk and not be punching bags for anybody is my place.
Your apartment, not so sure.
Listen, it's rather modest, and it's not exactly what you'd call a lair or anything like that. And it is on the ground floor of the family brownstone. So you're within shouting distance of help if an unlikely event should arise.
I don't think that's the problem. See, it's just the opposite. Suppose somebody comes downstairs. What would they think?
Well, I can assure you that that won't happen. You see, no one in my family pays any attention to me. I'm the non-person on the ground floor who's in complete disgrace. So if that should happen, I'll lock the doors and I won't answer the bell. How's that?
Let me think about that.
Well, don't take too long because I'll have to stock up on the right supplies.
Well, it depends whether I can get out of the house.
Will you try?
Maybe. But it's not going to be easy. But I'll find a way.